Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome. So excited to be here. If you are watching on my page and you are new, so nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for all the hearts and love, everybody. And if you are a seasoned person, you've been here a while, welcome back. If you're listening in on the podcast, marketingtipswithmeliss.com, so excited to have you here. Thanks for being here. So nice to have you. I am live. Yes, I am live. Excellent. Well, today we are talking about jumping. Jumping, not as in doing jump ropes, but in a more spiritual way, in an emotional way, in a way that's going to put you in alignment with what it is you want to get in life. Just like Nike says, just do it. I'm talking about jumping and waiting for that net to appear. And the waiting is not really where you jump and you're floating in air and you hope you don't crash to the ground and you're waiting, come on, net, and it appears. It's more of jumping with the belief that the net will appear, and the net will appear when the time is right and it will catch you. And the reason why I want to bring this up today is because it is so prominent in your business for you to make good business decisions, and also for your clients who want to also jump to work with you and need that inspiration from the expert in the industry, from the person in the field that you're in, to show them the way and guide them the way. And it's really hard to tell everyone to go do this, but I myself am not going to do these things. So today we're talking about jumping and how the net will actually appear. I actually recently overcame a lifelong fear. I can't believe that I did it, but I did. And it doesn't really matter what the fear is, but it's a fear of mine that had been hovering over me forever. And it came to a point in my life where I had to do something that had to do with this fear, and I was stuck. And I was really stuck. I was freaking out. I was crying. I was having panic attacks, really stuck. And I had to release that energy and create this belief that everything will be okay. And I can overcome this fear. I will jump. I will take action, and the net will appear and catch me. And here I am on the other side of that, just a couple weeks later, telling you, yes, it's actually possible. Can't believe that I did it, but I can believe I can do it because I did do it. So very, very excited to say that I spent my whole life freaking myself out about something that I was able to achieve. And the reason why this is so relatable is because I know everyone listening to this or watching this has some sort of limiting belief somewhere in their life, whether it's money mindset, whether it's like the fear of heights, whether it's the fear of opening up, being emotional, whatever that fear is that you have, and there are millions more. This is part of growth. This is part of business growth. This is part of emotional growth, spiritual growth, personal growth. And we only get better from here when we work on what can help us grow. And it's really important to note that success is beyond your comfort zone. It's on the edge of your comfort zone. So if you're going to stay in your comfort zone your whole life, you are stunting your growth. And we're going to be on this planet, hopefully for a very long time. Your life is long, even if you are on the older side. There is never a time where it's too late to start this. But if you are stuck somewhere and you just stay stuck in your ways, you will not grow and expand. And the beauty of life is that we can grow and we can learn from our mistakes and we can do it better the next time. So as entrepreneurs, we know that we have to face fear. We know what it's like to face fear, because if you're running a business, it's pretty obvious. Or if your business is not just like brand new today, and if it is, congratulations, but if it's not, then you've been through ups and downs and you had to face your fears and you've had to make some of these decisions and you've had to jump and hope that the net catches you. Entrepreneurs are the ones that are inspired people. We're the ones that have great ideas and we put the action forth to make it happen. All the things that we have, my salt lamp that you see if you're watching this, or the microphone that you can hear me on, were all inventions at one point inside of somebody's mind, and they had to overcome a lot of obstacles to get that out into the market, turn it into a physical product, sell it, make a business. It's the entrepreneurs that are creating, which means that when we create, we will get stuck. We will get hit up against a wall and we will have to overcome some things and make tough decisions. That is the truth of entrepreneurship, because in order to be successful, in order for us to overcome these fears that naturally arise from life being throwing things at us, or from your business, or even in a culture where we're conditioned to work for someone else, then you have to understand that this is going to come up. And if you've been in business long enough, you realize that almost all of your setbacks are limiting beliefs, and they're fear-based. They are based in fear. So what is the best way to overcome your fear? It's to feel the fear and then do it anyway, so that no matter what the outcome is, you're going to grow. If the outcome is positive, you're going to grow in a positive way. If the outcome is negative, you're going to take that to some learned experience and shift how to do it differently next time. So it's also positive. So you're definitely going to grow, and that is so worth it. So I want you to go for it. I want you to not be held back by your perfectionism, which a lot of us as entrepreneurs are. We don't want to put something out there into the world because it's not perfect yet. And the truth is that if you have something to sell or to share, to provide value, someone else out there needs to hear it. And you're doing a disservice by holding it back, even if it's not perfect. There's tons of stuff I put out into the world and into social media land, and it is not perfect. But I put it out, it moves me forward, and I learn, and I do something else, and I put that out, and it moves me forward, and I learn, and that is growth. So I want you to visualize a positive outcome. I want you to reward yourself for doing all the things. And I want to talk about some examples of how you could jump and the net will catch you and what that actually looks like. All right, so the first is hiring a coach. I know that's scary. I know that if you've never done it before, you're like, oh, that's not for me. No. And I know that if you have done it before, you still might think it's scary, but you actually understand the value. And if you have hired a coach before and you've had a bad experience, it does make it harder to want to go out and hire another coach. I have hired a coach before and had an awful experience. I talk a lot about that in my live videos and the content I put out and my podcasts and things like that. But it didn't stop me from hiring the next coach. So just like if you were in a bad relationship, you don't just stop having relationships. You don't assume that every single person after that relationship is going to be that same way. You learn from that and you move forward. So hiring a coach is a great thing. And I know that it's scary to do that. And that's one of those things where you jump and the net appears. Or purchase that program. If there's a program that you really want to buy, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should spend the money. I don't know if I have the time. Am I going to commit to this? Is it the right thing? Go do it. Purchase the program, because the net will catch you on the other end. And I know that if you are not like into the spiritual realm, this might feel like, oh, well, that's really irresponsible. But the truth is you have to make some leaps of faith to move forward. And you have to also understand that you have to believe in yourself and in your ability to make good decisions and to learn from things along the way, and actually believe in yourself to grow and put out good content and make a business and, have a good life and be a good human being. And all these things happen through your decision-based. And those are your decision-based results are on the outside of your comfort zone. So maybe your fear is set in getting on that sales call. Like, I don't want to get on that sales call. I don't like sales. I don't want to do it. Well, let me tell you what, you're not going to make sales if you don't get on the sales call. So go get on the sales call. Or maybe it's speaking up for what you need, even if it's uncomfortable. And I had a recent situation where I had to say something I didn't want to say to somebody that I didn't really want to say it to, but I had to. And so, yes, I sat in uncomfortability mode for a very long time, sitting in my comfort zone of not taking action. And that doesn't serve me well. It doesn't serve the universe well. It doesn't serve the other person well either. And I had to overcome it, and I had to take action. And when I stepped outside of my comfort zone, everything smoothed out and it was fine. Maybe this is making a clear decision. And when we talk about making a clear decision, and especially entrepreneurs, we have to make decisions all the time: who to hire, who to fire, what we're going to put out, what does our content look like, how are we going to brand ourselves, what's our next promotion, how are we going to be visible? All of these things are quick decisions that you got to do. And as an entrepreneur that is successful, if you are successful as an entrepreneur, it's because you value your ability to make good and quick decisions. So I want you to make a clear decision. And when you make a clear decision, the universe will guide you on the path that you're meant to be on. Like, that's just the way it is. There is a path you're meant to be on. And based on the decisions that you make, you will be guided down that path. Decisions are a choice. So you have a choice to make a decision. You have a choice not to make a decision, which is also making a decision. So action or inaction are both decisions. And when you make a decision that feels out of alignment, not because it's blocked by fear, but just out of alignment, you're going to feel bad. You're going to feel bad when you do something that doesn't feel in alignment with you, right? But if you make a decision that is scary, but you know that it's good for you and that it will help you move you forward, like hiring the coach or joining that program or getting on the sales call, then you know what happens on the other side? You don't feel bad. You feel a sense of relief on the other end. So that's how you know. That's how you know when you jump and the net will appear. You feel a sense of relief. I've had a lot of people who wanted to join my program. We were on the call and they're like, oh, I don't know. And they're feeling like this momentum building inside of them. And they know that the program will help them solve their problems. They know that my program will get them a flowing stream of leads and clients and add 10K plus to their months. They know this logically, but decisions are emotional based. They're not logic based, right? So this is like turning inside of their stomach. I don't know. And they're like on the edge of their seat, sitting at the edge of their comfort zone. The people who know this is the right decision for them, but they're scared, they take the leap. The net catches them. And you know what happens after they make their down payment, their deposit? They go, wow, I'm so excited. This is so exciting. I'm going to get the help that I need. And it just shifts like that, right? So if you believe in yourself and your ability to make decisions, and you believe in your business and what you're doing, then you have to step outside of your comfort zone to make it to that next level of growth. And sometimes that is scary. And sometimes it is like jumping off a diving board, which I'm scared of heights, so I know is scary. And it does feel that way. But as soon as you do it, it's a sense of relief. And that's how you know you're in alignment. And that's how you know that the universe has your back. And you are going to be guided down a path of success. And that is the feeling of the net catching you. It's like when you jump and you're like, oh shit, boom, I got caught. Yes, I feel good. I feel a sense of relief and I'm in total alignment. So if there is something that is stopping you from growth, something that is stopping you from making a good decision, something that is stopping you from taking your business or your life to the next level, I encourage you to think about it, believe in yourself, and take that leap of faith. Thanks for all the love, guys. Because what's going to happen is you're going to feel a sense of relief. You're going to be caught on the other end, and you will grow from it. Your business will grow from it, and only great things are in store for you. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.